Here we are, everybody, with yet another YouTube video. As if this platform doesn't have a billion of those already. So Drake and Josh. If you were a kid from 2004 to 2008, you've most likely have seen at least one episode of Drake and Josh. This show had a huge impact on children's sitcoms. Sure, Kenan and Kel came before it, but Drake and Josh took inspiration from it and became the better show. I mean, yes, Drake and Josh has the advantage because it came out right before the age of the internet really exploded, thus placing it in the perfect spot for it to live on in meme culture. Even if that wasn't the case, I still think Drake and Josh is better because of the excellent chemistry between Drake Bell and Josh Peck. Not to say Kenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell had bad chemistry, but it's just not as good. About a year or two ago, I decided to binge the Drake and Josh series, but I was worried because I didn't think it was going to hold up. But nope, it's still great and I still love the show. I mean, the way that Drake and Josh play off each other, their over-the-top performances, and the trust that they have for each other makes them an excellent on-screen duo. So what happened? Well, after the show ended and they came back to do a reunion Christmas special, it was time to move on. Drake Bell went on to star in a bad superhero parody movie and play the live-action Timmy Turner for 3 terrible movies. I mean, I only watched the first one, but am I really far off assuming the sequels aren't any better? And Josh Peck continued doing the voice of Eddie in the Ice Age movies and starred in a sitcom called Grandfathered with John Stamos for 1 season. I mean, these two did other things, but what, am I supposed to list every single credit on their IMDb's? Back off, bucko. It is important to note that during this time, Josh Peck made the very smart move of building up his social media presence. The platform that he exploded on was Vine. This kicked off the resurgence in Josh's career. He found new life through online media. Sure, he used his Drake and Josh fame, but come on, we would have all done the same thing, let's be honest. It's worth mentioning Drake also had a Vine, but it was nowhere near as successful as Josh's. During the research of this video, it seemed like Drake Bell relied too much on his Drake and Josh fame in his Vine days.
When a fan asks me, where's Josh? Josh! 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 I don't know. Drake. Josh. Drake. Josh. Drake and Josh. Drake and Josh. When fans ask me, where's Josh? Wrong Josh.
The reason I think Josh was able to explode was because he made a good mix of Drake and Josh references, relatable comedy, and collaborations with other Vine stars. So his audience wasn't getting too much of the same thing. Through Vine, Josh Peck befriended people like Jason Nash. From there, Josh Peck meets David Dobrik, thus blossomed a beautiful friendship. Once the Vlog Squad formed, Josh Peck became an honorary member. Being associated with these creators gave him the audience he needed to start a successful YouTube channel. This led to Josh being at the top of his game. I mean, making online content, still working in traditional media, and also getting married, and his first son was born recently. But Drake did not go through the same path. In 2017, Drake Bell decided to take it upon himself to create his own little spin-off for Drake and Josh, and attempts to recapture the magic of the show. So you would think that the spin-off would be following Drake Parker as an adult, going through his regular day-to-day shenanigans, right? Well, that's not what it is. At all. No, Drake Bell decided it would be a better idea if the spin-off would be following the dad of the show, Walter Nichols.
Me and Jonathan, who plays Walter, were sitting down at lunch one day and we were thinking of just some funny YouTube things to do, and he's like, what if Walter went crazy and he becomes some homeless guy and we don't know why he ran away? It's just something happened. He just went nuts. I'm like, that's a great idea.
The spinoff is called Where's Walter, and Jonathan Goldstein returns to reprise his role as the titular character. And I actually have the first episode queued up, so without further ado, let's check this out. Okay, so right off the bat, we can hear royalty-free music that a lot of YouTubers have used. Okay, I've heard this music in a million other videos, but fine, go on then. Hot start.
Wind chill? I knew it was going to be sunny, so I thought, who should I call? The sunniest woman I know.
So we see that Audrey is on a date with Walter's enemy, Bruce Winchell. And if you're a big fan of Drake and Josh, you'll pick up on all the references that they're making. I mean, the callbacks are being thrown left and right. You gotta appreciate that effort. I mean, they're using drone footage, people. I mean, what kind of budget does the show have anyway? You know, we never saw the parents' bedroom on the show, so it's funny to imagine that this is what it looked like. Drake and Josh's room is huge, Megan's room is a decent size, and the parents sleep in a walk-in closet. Is it just me, or do you guys also feel that this is not what we expected? When you think of Drake and Josh, you think of funny, over-the-top performances, and physical comedy. So why did Drake think it was a good idea for the spin-off to be a man in his 50s crying over losing his wife to his enemy? He's in a dark room, his pants are off, and he's on the floor chowing down on Domino's pizza. Can't say I'm enjoying this so far.
Winchell.
And the clothes are off. Thank God for tank tops and boxers. Any small children who are watching this spin-off of a kid's show, you may want to shield your eyes. Honey, are you sure we shouldn't update the family portrait? I mean, this one's from 2007. Josh is skinny now. He's also married with a kid now. I mean, do we really have to remind him that he used to look like this? Wait, what? What's going on here? Oh, so we're getting meta now. Okay. Drake Bell, where are you taking this?
Oh. What's up, Jonathan? How you been, man?
Whoa, do my eyes deceive me? Is that child actor Devin Werkheiser, the star of Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide? What are you doing here, man?
I'm Walter.
Are you doing a method thing today? You're a be the character guy?
Hey Ned, while you're here, maybe you can give some tips to Drake on how to survive life post-childhood fame. I think he really needs it. Walter, I can understand if you're feeling overwhelmed by everything, but San Diego doesn't look that much different from LA. I'm just saying, you're not Captain America waking up after being frozen for 70 years in New York City, alright? Let's take it easy.
Get it.
Oh, don't tell me. Do not tell me. Is that Eric?
I'm Craig.
Alright, buddy. Whatever.
We're clones of all of them. Why do you think Crazy Steve went crazy? He figured it out.
Oh my God. I think I need to lay down for a minute.
Who would do this?
The networks, the studios, they're all owned by Omnicorp, the one company that owns all the companies, including Clone Co.
It's cheaper for the studios to just have all the actors do everything at once. No unions, no residuals.
They just crank out more clones.
They keep all us clones locked up in their fake little brainwashed worlds.
Huh. So this is what Dan Schneider was planning. All of his shows were leading up to this. How did we not see that coming?
We're recurrings. It's easy for us to slip away unnoticed, but you are a regular. You're monitored full time to make sure you stay inside.
I can totally believe that Craig and Eric escaped into the real world. I mean, if you can get on iCarly, you can get anywhere.
I want him out of here. Can someone get him out of here?
Wait, now you got us kicked out. Just like the Teen Choice Awards. Oh, that was your fault. You're the one who had to touch Justin Bieber's hair.
Craig and Eric try to convince Walter to go back, but Walter refuses since Audrey is dating Bruce Winchell. I mean, he should still be there for his kids, but okay. The video ends with Walter running off, deciding to stay in the real world.
You can't keep a good Walter down.
Alongside the show, Drake creates a campaign, #Where'sWalter.
Hey everyone, Drake Parker here. As you know, my dad Walter is missing. We still don't know where he is, and your help is helping. Send us any sightings you may cite, and use the #Where'sWalter.
So naturally, fans jumped on this tiny trend.
Hey Drake, so sorry to hear about your dad. We're here printing out posters. We're going to put them up around town and help you out with #Where'sWalter.
Being that we're all the way out in New York, we're not exactly sure how we can help, but we'll find a way.
And I really don't want to clown on this campaign because it's just a harmless, fun little thing to do. One thing I noticed in my research for this video, a lot of Hispanic YouTubers talked about Drake and Josh reuniting.
Cute, very, very cute. Gracias, mi hermano.
This led me into finding out that Drake Bell actually has a big audience in Mexico. I was wondering why in the recent years he's made a few Spanish songs. Then I went on to Drake's Twitter and discovered that his whole page is in Spanish. He even changed his name to Drake Campaña. And for all you non-Spanish speakers in the audience, Campaña means bell. So it's on brand. Also, his cameo is even in Spanish.
Hola, soy Drake Bell.
Y cuando pides un cambio, puedo decir, feliz cumpleaños a tus amigos, o oye, tranquilo viejo, puedo decir lo que tú quieres.
Now, we've seen people like Bart Baker step away from making YouTube videos and sell himself to China. So what if Drake is next? He's inching closer and closer to doing the same thing, but with Mexico. If he goes there, we may never see him again. I even looked up his nationality just to see if he was part Hispanic or something, but Google just showed me that he's American. So not very helpful. But other people have also connected these dots because a related search to this was what is up with Drake Bell in Mexico. So I'm not the only one who's noticed this. I think Drake Bell's career is going fine. Is it better than Josh's? No, but it's definitely better than the majority of child actors once they grow up. He seemed to have found a lot of work in the world of voice acting. In recent years, he's been the voice of Spider-Man in a few of the Marvel animated series on Disney, which is pretty friggin' sweet, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Also, it looks like he and Josh are planning on working on a project sometime soon. It doesn't look like it's gonna be Drake and Josh related, but at least it'll be cool to see them star in something together again.
So the truth is, I wrote this thing for Drake and I to be in that's not a reboot, but it's for the chance for Drake and I to work together again, and I think we are gonna make it with this really cool company, and I wish I could say more, but the truth is, Drake and I are very much excited about working together again. So that's coming soon.
But to bring it back to the focal point of the video, there's a mystery surrounding the Where's Walter series. I've had the idea to make this video for a long time now, so when I finally sat down to make the video, I noticed that all of the Where's Walter videos were gone. The one we watched today was a re-upload. If you check out Drake Bell's old channel, it's not just the Where's Walter videos that are gone, but just everything has vanished. I was so confused. What happened? So I ended up finding this comment that gave some explanation. Apparently Drake's channel was hacked, so I don't know if he ever got it back, but someone just put all the videos on private. If you do enough digging, you'll find the Where's Walter playlist. In it, you'll see that all 15 videos in the series have been privatized. Is privatized a word? So what happened? Is Drake Bell hiding the Where's Walter videos? Or did he just never get the channel back? I went into this wanting to make fun of how cringy the Where's Walter video was, but by the end I was hooked. I wanted to see where the series goes. Where's the Where's Walter videos, Drake? I must know. I have to get to the bottom of this.
You can't keep a good Pinkamous down.